Hey everybody, Silveus here, back on Silveus the Paladin, Royal Paladin. This time it's the Lion's Rock quest. Dao did some hunting here, but now Silveus is actually going to, kill the things. So the first thing you need to do is either kill a whole bunch of cobras to get a cobra tongue, or buy a cobra tongue. The second thing you need to do is come up here, try not to get poisoned by the scorpions. Use one of these flowers to get yourself a lion's mane flower. Did you just give me two of them? Okay, I guess one of them went into a bag or something. Yeah. On that note, I probably should not be carrying that stuff with me, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Then go in, go through yonder. So you see I've got my, whatchamacallit, I'll just kill this scarab because I want to kill it. I've got my cobra tongue, I've got my lion's mane flower, and now I'm going to get the last thing. You also, I guess, could have got the thing from here. There you go. You took some holy water from the sacred well. Alright. This quest is, not exactly difficult, nor is it, like, I don't know, complex. It's a little, it's confusing because there's a lot of things you need to do, and Wiki isn't exactly clear. So I do think this video will kind of help people. Yeah, you gotta read this piece of parchment, too. Boom. Alright. Weird assortment of monsters in here. I kind of showcased them before on Dao, so it shouldn't be anything new, but for anybody who didn't watch that video. Scorpions, cobras, crypt shamblers. I think there's some bone beast wandering around. Mummies, apparently. More mummies. Cobra. Mommy. Oh, that grass is grass that I can't walk through. Things that I think I can walk through, but that I really can't, are the worst. I don't want to waste my my good stuff, so I'm going to use the junk weaponry. Oh boy. Let's take the mummy out. The shambler out. By the way, I would suggest buying your own, I'm sorry, I would suggest hunting for your own, cobra tongue, just because I just spent 1.3k on mine off of the market. Alright, so you take your little flower here and you light it on fire, and then that thing glows. You burnt the lion's mane flower, the light in the small pyramid nearby begins to shine. These don't have to be done in any particular order. They just need to be done. Although, to be honest, I sort of forget where the other two are. Oh well, it can't be that complicated. Oh, look at that. A cobra tongue. I bet you I can't sell it for what I purchased it for, because that's not how the Tibia market ever works. The Tibian market is never reasonable. Let's continue using my crapo flame arrows. There we go. Bony tail. I feel a sneeze in the works. Alright. Real quick, gotta hotkey the lightning arrows. Select Objecto. Object selected. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to waste 20 GP arrows on this crap. 20 GP! Think about that for a second. Sick. Ugh. Come on, you guys. Just, like, work with me here. Cobra? Demon Skeleton is the scariest thing here, I guess, right now. I gotta make sure I go pick up that small ruby. You know, it's kind of annoying when monsters drop nothing, but on the other hand, not needing to go back and pick up whatever it is that they dropped is kind of convenient. Ugh. Last thing that stupid whatchamacallit did to me was manage to poison me. Great. Yeah, see, the first time I did this, I didn't do it on Silveus, I did it on my Knight Dao, right? And I basically just followed my friend through the thing, so he was like, go here, click that, go. So at no point did I actually pay attention to what needed to be done. Which is a bad form, for the record. And the wiki is all sorts of not exactly clear on what needs to be done either, just for the record. Well, it seems like... here we go. Now this one is, I think I use the water here? Yeah. You purified the sacred pedestal with holy water. The light in the small pyramid nearby begins to shine. Wonderful. And then the last one is over here, since I've never gone over there. Here we go. Demon skeletons. Mummies. Now just demon skeletons. And a crypt shambler. I'll shamble your crypt, whatever that means. Huh. Oh. There we go. There we go. Alright, and we use the Cobra Tongue on the statue here, if I remember correctly. Yep, you have sacrificed Cobra Tongue at the ancient statue. You have now passed the last test to enter the inner sanctum. Alright, so now you can go into the inner sanctum. Now, if you don't want to do the quest, you don't have to do the quest here, and you can just have a great time hunting ancient scarabs at this point. And also the roaring lions. Ancient scarabs are decent loot. Oh, I just walked right past it, right here. Alright, you're now worthy to enter the inner sanctum. I want to swap out to good equipment here. Okay, so down here, it's, you know, ancient scarabs on the first level, and then if you go to any of the other areas, you start running into roaring lions. Ancient scarabs are a task monster, so they're good for tasking. I mentioned this in my other video. By the way, you should totally like, favorite, subscribe, and comment while we're here. But anyway, ancient scarabs are good on the task. They're decent EXP. They're good loot. The roaring lions, however, I think are better loot, but slightly worse EXP, and they're also a little bit less damaging, which makes them nice. Unfortunately, it does not appear that anybody has been hunting here. I did not bring firewalls, which was probably a bad move on my part. Actually, I brought nothing to make this not a disaster, now that I think about it. I hate when the, like, what you looted crap pops up all over my server log. There we go. Did they all die in this small enclosed area? There we are. Alright. So as a paladin, you kind of want to make sure that you've got some running room, which is what I did not do there at the beginning. Ideally, you kind of want to stay out of their little poison storm range, too, so that you're just not constantly getting uber poisoned. And you should know this, but ancient scarabs paralyze, so you want to be careful about that aspect of things, too. Where are they at? There we go. Now, once I kill this guy, I'm actually going to Alt-Tab out and make sure there isn't an order that this needs to be done in. So give me 1 second. Okay. Turns out there is a certain amount of order that needs to be done here. Unfortunately, it's kind of the most annoying order. Ah, he paralyzed me at the worst time. At least he didn't super poison me. Could probably throw a Ring of Healing on for this, I think. There we go. Heal myself up to at least green. So we just want to kind of shoot these guys here. I don't know what his run range is, just for the record. I don't know how far I can run him before he poofs. I definitely, by the way, should have brought firewalls, and I have no idea why I didn't think that was necessary. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could use energy walls, but those are expensive. Oh, for the love of God. I get paralyzed consistently at the most annoying time. Two small emeralds, which is kind of cool. Now there should be two more in this room. I am, however, going to not kill them. Well, not kill the other one, I guess. Or, you know what, screw it. I'm not going to kill that one. The idea behind leaving that one alive is because I need to come back up here and I don't want them all to respawn. So when I come up here, that one will die at least a little bit faster. Great time for the paralyzing. Somehow I'm getting really lucky not having them super poison me. I'm not going to complain. For the love of God. Now I'm super paralyzed, or poisoned. Up we go. Somebody's hunting here. Well, I don't want to interfere in this person's hunt. Kind of wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's a bot. You bot? Body bot bot? Who knows what he's doing? And I was all like nice and made an effort to not like steal his kills, but he's probably a bot. A filthy, filthy bot. He's also totally going to go kill that scarab that I intentionally left alive so that it wouldn't get me on my way out. You know, I wonder if he's going to wait and loot that. Well, he's not even looting the ones he's killing, so I guess he's not going to loot. I would venture that that dude is almost certainly a bot, just for the record. Alright. That shatters when you get close to it. As you pass incautiously, the ancient amphora crumbles and shards and dust amidst the debris. You discover an old scroll. I now have an old scroll. Boom. Yeah, you can't use the scroll. You have to, like, translate the scroll. I believe you need to keep the scroll in your inventory, just for the record, too. So, let me alt-tab and see if this part needs a specific order. Okay, as far as I can tell, there's no particular order this needs to be done in. One of them is up here, the other ones are down in the other areas, so I'm going to hit those ones first since the quest ends in this area, essentially. Oh, I had full mana and was just sitting with a thing on. Ugh. Wasting my Ring of Healing. No. Don't waste your Ring of Healing. I want my Scarab coin. Oh, I can't believe I left that Ring of Healing on for that long. Ah, I hate myself. Ancient amulets and Scarab amulets sell to Rashid for, I think, 200. just for the records. Mr. Body McModinson. Alright, yeah, you gotta walk through this tile. Boom. With the aid of the old scroll, you translate the inscription on the floor, and the mighty lion defeated the lazy lizard. That's what I call it, too. The lazy lizard. Eat some fish. So that's one of the spots. We got another one here, too. Oh, as a sign of victory, it took its egg, blew as sloth and conceit, and out of a foul creature he created a precious treasure. I think this is also one of them, isn't it? Do I have to use it? Maybe it's not. Oh, I forgot to pick up that gold there. I thought this was one of the ones. I could be wrong, though. Oh, it was. With the aid of the old scroll, you translate the inscription on the golden altar, and the mighty lion defeated the treacherous scorpion. As a sign of victory, he took its poison, violent as deceit and betrayal, and created a precious treasure. That's what she said. Oops. I thought Mr. Bot has been killing these. What is he doing? He sucks. The upside, though, is I do, in fact, need to kill these, so it actually works out well for me. Also, I'm getting boosted EXP, so this isn't a waste of my time either. To complete the quest, you need to sacrifice one of each of the different colors of gemstones besides emerald. Amethyst, sapphire, ruby, and topaz. And the lions, I think, drop all of them, whereas the scarabs only drop amethysts and emeralds, but the emeralds aren't necessary. So you do, in fact, want to kill as many of these lions as you possibly can. I think, yeah, I already have a ruby from those demon skeletons on the way up. Okay, cool. He killed everything. I mean, that's not actually super cool, but whatever. Lion's manes can be sold in Venor for 75 gold, just for the record. So I find them worthwhile. Anks can be sold to, I think, one of those djinns, but I forget which one, so I don't really care. Although I'm not going to have a lot of luck getting the emeralds now, or the gemstones. With the aid of the old scroll, you translate the inscription on the golden statue. And the mighty lion defeated the greedy hyena. As a sign of his victory, he took its blood, red as ferocity and lust, and created a precious treasure. This lion is slightly more of a psychopath than I think is necessary. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Man. I might get lucky and get an amethyst off of one of the ancient scarabs. So that just means I need to get a topaz and a sapphire off of the lions. But Mr. Bot is kind of killing them all, which is making this a problem. By the way, it's possible that guy's not a bot, but I'm pretty confident he is. There's no reason for a level like 160 druid to be hunting in this place in the first place. Small amethyst. Unfortunately, that's the one that I can get off of the, oh, for real? Small topaz. Alright, there we go. Now I just need a sapphire. I'm gonna put them up. Okay, well, I was gonna put them up there, but... Oh, you know what? We'll put them in the bag with my, my rewards from the, Medusa Shield quest. I just had done that previously and forgot to drop off my rewards from that. So I'm just carrying around a Medusa Shield, a Skull Staff, and a blue robe. Because it's a whoopsies moment. Alright. Worth noting is that these guys seem to have a pretty high resistance to Divine, because my Divine Strike only hit him for 30. I will double check that at some point and see if that's actually the case. But for now, I'm going to say don't use Divine Strike on them. I'll stick to my greater ethereal spear. You've been greater ethereal speared. Small topaz. I already have one of those, though. That is not a small... What do I need left? A sapphire. Yeah, that's the one I need. That is not a small sapphire. Alright, I'm going to check that real quick since this seems to be a safe spot. Alt-tab time. They do, in fact, have 50% resistance to Divine Magic. So do not Divine Strike, or Divine Caldera, or Divine Missile Rune Roaring Lions. It is a waste. A big, beefy waste. Oh boy. That's kind of more than I wanted. Again, this is a really good hunting spot for people in this level range. Knights probably want to be a little bit higher just because you're going to be constantly poisoned. Small amethyst. That was the last one I needed, right? Nope, that was not the last one I needed. Crap. Crap. I was all excited. Yeah, Knights might have a little bit of an issue just because the Ancient Scarabs are all super poison all the time. But mages and paladins can probably hunt here just fine. Probably mages will do best, I think. And you could easily task scarabs here, and I think it would be pretty profitable. I had a hard time tasking scarabs here on Dao Dao just because she was a little bit lower level and her skills were pretty poor. Dao Dao's only 2 months old at this point, just for the record. She didn't have a lot of time to mature, and by mature I mean a lot of time to sit in front of the trainer. Whoops, wrong spell. Whatever. Was sufficient. Three, 4, 5. 5 arrows to kill that one? No, only 4 arrows to kill. Oh, I can't count. Man, I remember back in the day when I was good at math. And then I got a job as a cashier at a grocery store. And that meant large amounts of time spent, mindlessly using a cash register. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all that time spent using a cash register has made me just not be able to do basic math any longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. They are supposed to be able to drop platinum pieces now that I think about it too. They can drop 1 or 2 platinum coins, I think it was. I'm not having a lot of luck on that front either. And by a lot of luck, I mean any. They have not dropped any platinum pieces for me. Eat the fish. Fish my wish. I wish I was a fish. Small sapphire. Is that the one I needed? That was the one I needed. Awesome. Alright. Now I don't need to waste my time hunting any more of these lines. Although they are still good EXP, and they are still good loot, so there's no reason to not be hunting them. But I don't need to go out of my way to get more of them. That's the important part. So I would run out of this hallway right into that room to the left, but there's 4 more Ancient Scarabs in that room, so we do not want to do that if we can avoid it. $21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he uber poisoned me too. 1, 2. This one's going better. 3. Oh. 4 for 14 gold. Some heavy waste there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heavy waste there also. To be fair, I should probably not be using these particular arrows on these particular opponents. These arrows are kind of overkilling them. 2, 3, 4. I could have probably killed him with... Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, balls. Ah, jeez. Oh well, at least I avoided getting super poisoned, and that's all that matters. Is Miss your boat? I'm not going to steal any of his kills. Well, I'm going to steal that one, because it's... You know what? No. I'll let him have his kills. Did I get super poisoned? I got super poisoned. And I guess he just came through here and killed everything, yep. And then didn't take any of the loot, because he's a bot. A bottingson. Whatever, more loot for me. Hey, that one's alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, at least it wasn't super poison. I can't complain. Well, I can totally complain if I want to. You can always find something to complain about, my friends. Like, for example, I can complain about how I would like more people to like, comment, and favorite, and, you know, subscribe to my channel and my videos. Bam. You can also turn everything into a sales pitch, if you try hard enough. Ah, I pushed the wrong button on that. I went to hit heal, which is button 2 on my gamepad. And instead of that, I pushed button 1 on my gamepad. And button 1 on my gamepad is shift. So instead of hitting heal, I hit shift and then just stood around. 1, 2, and 2 scarabs. 3, 4. Not the... Ugh, oh, he's hasted already, too. 1, 2, 3... Why is it taking so long? 4... 5... Crap. That one sucked. And I accidentally wasted the arrow on that, the larva. Everything about that sucked. The, scarab pincers, though, are pretty decent loot. I think they're like 280 gold up in Grizzly Adams' place. 1 roaring line. 2 roaring lines. Question is, how many of these lines are boring lines? Man, I can make the worst puns possible. It's my secret skill. Bad pun. Alright, let's just kill these last ones. The last, like, tile you need to walk across is up in that room, which is why I'm heading there. Oop, it's a line. It's a line. And it's a roaring line. Roar, roar, roar. With the aid of the old scroll, you translate the inscription on the floor, and the mighty lion defeated the jealous snake. As a sign of victory, it took its eye, yellow as envy and malevolence, and out of a foul creature created a precious treasure. Yeah, I think this lion is kind of crazy. Just for the record. How am I on arrows? Okay, I have 316. I think I'll be good for a while. And if it really comes down to it, I can start using the lightning arrows. Not that I want to do that at all, but it's an option. An upside to tasking scarabs here as opposed to somewhere else, just for the record, is that there's no natural larva spawns getting in your way, and there are no, I didn't click on him. There are no, like, natural larvae that are going to get in your way and make you waste your time, and there's no regular scarabs that are going to make you waste your time. That was one of the things I always hated about hunting in the, like, the larva caves. All filled up. Oh. A second earlier and I would have been able to loot that. Yeah, that's what I always hated about hunting in the larva caves, was all the, like, normal larvae that I didn't want to waste my, like, ammo on. would get in my way and force me to waste my ammo on them. Same with the scarabs. Then they'd get in your way, they'd block your shielding if that was an issue. Probably wasn't, but it may have been. Also, as an upside here, too, is you get good sources of food in the form of the lions. Whoops. I think that's the first lion that may have hit me. Maybe? I don't honestly know now. That was a little bit of overkill, but whatever. Come, Mr. Lion. There we go, platinum coin. Hurrah. All of a sudden, I'm getting really good loot off of these lines. Alright, this is the quest room. Small sapphire. Sick. One thing you want to be a little careful about is you have to use your... I'll, like, explain it to you. But, you have to use your gemstones here to, like, trigger this. And after you trigger it, it creates a... You'll see, actually. Alright, ruby goes here. And you can tell because it turns on fire. Topaz goes there. I think sapphire goes here? Yeah, sapphire goes there, and amethyst goes here. And then you get the little fountain here. Now, somebody else can run up and use your fountain. And I got a red gem. I think the small topaz is worth 200. And the other three gems are worth 250. So I used $950 or gold worth of gems here, and then I got something that sells to an NPC for 1k. So technically, I made 50 GP profit, I suppose. You can do this once every 20 hours. I don't know why they chose 20 hours as their number, but they did. So yeah, you can do this once every 20 hours. I will just show it off. Real quick, actually. Ooh, let me kill him. So yeah, you can get a red gem, you can get a yellow gem. They're both 1k. You can get an emerald bangle, which is 800 GP, so you lose 150 on that. You can get a giant shimmering pearl, which is 3k, so decent profit on that one. And you can also get a gold ingot, which is 5k. And possibly more on the market for that one. Oh, nuts. That sucked. So, oh yeah, and then you can also get the lion heart. And the lion heart is the item that lets you come all the way over here, which I'm going to showcase real quick. Although I did already showcase it in my Dao video. But whatever. So, you get a lion's heart. Oh boy. That's a bit more kitty cat than I want. Ooh, 560 though. That was a nice hit. Let me loot before the other one comes at me. There we go. I'm just gonna run past him. Don't care. Looting things is more important than not taking damage, in my mind. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I sneezed. Allergies. Oh my god, allergies. So you get the lion heart, you can go down here and then tame a noble lion with it. The lion heart can fail, but it cannot break. So you might have to use it a couple of times to like succeed. You enter a temple area, which is gorgeously decorated and mysteriously unaffected by the course of time. There you go. So yeah, it might take you like a couple of tries to successfully, but you only need one lion's heart, unlike all the other mounts, I believe, in the game, which have a chance of breaking. Incidentally, when I got my water buffalo on Silveus, it took me exactly one leech, and I was successful like instantly. But on Dao, it took me like 4 leeches. I kept losing the leeches, and also there's a chance that the like water buffalo you try to tame runs away. So they kept running away, and I had to keep going and finding more spawns of water buffalo because the first one wasn't there anymore. and then the second one wasn't there anymore. So it took like 2 hours, and I had to keep going back to Venor to buy another leech. Anyway, though, so yeah, the Lion's Heart, you don't have that problem with. It'll succeed. You can sell the Lion Heart on the market for like a decent amount of money, I believe. I think Dao sold one for like maybe 15k or something along those lines. And for something that you can potentially get every 20 hours. And also, like, you know, this place isn't a waste of time in the first place. But anyway, the one thing though is you cannot get the Lion's Heart if you already have the Noble Lion mount. So you can keep getting the Lion's Heart as long as you never mount the lion. Just so you're aware. So you can keep doing this and keep stockpiling Lion's Heart, but once you use it yourself, you're out of luck. I don't need this piece of parchment anymore. Shore up a little bit of inventory space that way. Bang. Badang. Badanga-dong-a-dang-a-dang-a-dang-a-dang-a-dong-a-ding. So once we get out of here, this video will be done. How much time do I have left on my boost stamina? 53 minutes, nice. Wonder what I'll do next. Maybe Vandura Mountain, do some worms. I've only died there twice. Ah, crap. My bags are all filled. Muggy Plains I could go to. Work on my high lizard tasks. Although I've died there like 4 times now. Maybe the Plains of Havoc for some giant spiders for that task also. Ugh, what a weak hit. Oh, 29? For real? I am running out of container space. Amongst other things. Now this here, the part I'm coming up to, is the part that's kind of scary. Because the scarabs are going to be all right up here in my grill. Oh boy. Oh wow. They are kind of hammering me right when I go up there. It'd be kind of cool if Mr. Bot would show up. Okay, good. They will not run across that. Oh, they will, though, if I keep shooting at them. You know, back when I first started to play Tibia, and even when I got to, like, moderately high-ish levels, the idea of, like, carrying auxiliary supplies was crazy to me. Like, I would use, like, attack runes. Because I started playing Tibia back when, you know, that was the only way for mages to attack in the first place, was via attack runes. So yeah, the idea of using an attack rune isn't, like, absurd to me. And I did, like, you know, occasionally carry, like, fireballs and things like that to places. But, yeah, I never really, like... For example, I would always just bring exactly 1 backpack of mana potions. Although, to be fair, that was before they would, before they could stack in your inventory. So I think that buys me a little bit of leeway. But yeah, I'd always have exactly 20 of the mana potions. Only enough food that I thought was necessary. I'd never bring, like, walls or anything like that. This situation would have been significantly more complicated and, like, potentially deadly for me if I didn't have that wall. So it's good to carry a couple of those with you for situations like this. Sick. Look at all those amethysts. I do, however, just want to... Ugh. I totally let him hit me there. That was, like, stupidity on my part. Pure and simple. Pure and simple stupidity on my part. No, I can't believe I just wasted... I can't believe I just almost did it again. Magic Light Wand. Man, I've got so much gold, it's crazy. Alright. And now we just leave this place. Which is a relatively simple and straightforward task. Made better by casting haste. Wow, that demon skeleton hit me pretty hard there. Well, if I wasn't scorpion poisoned before, I'm scorpion poisoned now. Alright, people, that was Lion's Rock from start to finish. The whole quest, if you will. I of course, did not successfully get the Lion's Heart, so that I can't mount the thing, but whatever. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Feeling super generous, you could click on an ad. I think I get, like, on average 1 cent when somebody clicks on an ad, by the way. And all you have to do is, after you click on it, is just immediately close the page that it opens up. Although I think most people have, like, ad block, but whatever. Still, though, it's good to know that I get something out of that. Anyway, that was that. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not sure what else I'll do today, but I'll do something. Have a good night, guys.